So, how would you describe your face mask wearing habits?
I am fairly religious about wearing my face mask. I feel much better wearing it. I enjoy the feeling behind it. A lot of times, especially being a woman, you kind of get away with wearing less makeup, so there's always that.
Oh, that's interesting. I hadn't thought about that. I'm going to do something real quick.
Okay.
Let me move this around a little bit. All right, good. This is so. All right, good. Next question is: face masks can be uncomfortable, right? What would you compare that discomfort to?
Well, at first, I think most of us weren't used to wearing any sort of mask, and it felt suffocating at first, especially when you were able to buy all these cute ones at first, and some people would buy and sew their own masks. Like, that was really great, but I found that most constraining and ended up falling into the practical medical type of mask. It was much more comfortable and I felt a little bit more free. You could breathe a little easier, but initially it was quite uncomfortable. And
what would you compare it to? That uncomfortable.
Okay. I would compare it to. It reminded me a little bit of when you're in a cold atmosphere, like if you're going skiing or something like that, and you're all bundled up and you've got a scarf around your face so you don't get sleet and snow on you, and you're protecting yourself from the cold, but still it's very comfortable.
Gotcha. So who do you think the benefits the most from wearing the masks?
I think that everyone besides yourself benefits. I mean, of course you benefit, but other people are being protected because you're making the choice to protect yourself from them. And from, sorry.
That's okay.
I feel like wearing a mask benefits everyone around you, not just yourself, and I think it's a very selfless act to
Got
wear
it.
it.
Yeah, exactly. And so, if wearing an uncomfortable mask would ensure one less person from dying, would you continue to do it?
Absolutely, 100%.
Excellent. Now, we're going to change a little bit into kind of that economic side of things that I was talking about. So, what has helped the economy more? The use of face masks or the strategic fusion of cash to eligible individuals within the economic system, aka the checks?
I believe the checks were helpful, but I really think the face mask mandates were most helpful to the economy and protecting citizens so that we can get on with our lives.
Okay. And do you believe that the monetary aid has been sufficient to help most families since the pandemic started?
I think it was a helpful little infusion, but I don't think it benefited most people the way they were hoping. For instance, I have a 22-year-old son, and he got his stimulus check, and it didn't even cover his rent. He's in a modest one-bedroom in Denver, so when you break down, even though it's a lot of money to a lot of people, if you have a lot of financial responsibilities, $1,400 didn't really cut it, but it certainly was helpful. I don't think it had the impact that maybe we all hoped for.
Do you think who do you think has benefited the most from the infusion of cash?
I believe that the younger community and creative community benefited most from the infusion of a stimulus check. It certainly can go a long way if you know how to stretch your dollars.
And the last question, what would benefit the regular individual the most? A recovering economy from wearing masks or a stimulus check?
What's the benefit? What's that?
What would benefit the regular individual the most? A recovering economy by wearing masks, etc., or a stimulus check?
I believe in the long term, wearing a mask would benefit the economy better than an infusion of